Good morning. This is Marcia LaReau. I'm out here in my garden this morning, and I take 30 minutes or so each day and play in my garden and think about job seekers. Yesterday I was thinking about this woman that called me, and she said, I used to love my work. I used to enjoy going to work, but the company's moved me into a different position, and I hate it, and I think, well, I can't get rid of my job because I have a family, and I'm the person that supplies our health insurance and everything else. So am I going to be stuck here for the next 15 to 20 years? Am I going to hate getting up and going to work? And I was sitting there thinking about this, and I thought, how can I help? And as I thought about it, it's a combination of what is a good job? Well, a good job is something that's satisfying, and obviously she's not satisfied. And it's sustainable. In other words, she can do it another 15, 20 years and enjoy herself, or at least for 4 or 5. And then I thought, satisfying, sustainable, and meets her financial needs. Well, it's doing that, but that's just 1 out of 3, and that's not good enough. So one of the things that I like to do is ask people, what are your values? Do you know your values? Because your values is what makes work meaningful. And what are your attributes? Who are you no matter where you are? Is it a sense of humor? What are your attributes? And then finally, you know your skill sets, but what about the optimal work environment? Where do you flourish? What kind of a place? So with that in mind, those are some of the things that we think about in terms of what exactly constitutes a good job and how do you know? So there it is. Meaningful work, your values, your attributes, your skill sets, and the optimal work environment. So that's what we kind of look for. Maybe you could think through some of those things for yourself and see if that's a help.